Find the sum of the first 35 terms of the following arithmetic sequence. Because we have an arithmetic sequence, we know we have a common difference d, which is equal to a sub n minus a sub n minus 1, which means we can determine the common difference d by taking any term in the sequence and subtracting the term before it. For example, if we use a sub 2 and a sub 1, the common difference d is equal to a sub 2 minus a sub 1, which is equal to negative 3 minus 5, which equals negative 8. We get the same result if we were to use, let's say, a sub 3 and a sub 2. The common difference d must also equal a sub 3 minus a sub 2, which is negative 11 minus negative 3, which simplifies to negative 11 plus 3, which of course is also negative 8. So now we know the common difference d equals negative 8. We also know a sub 1 equals 5, the first term in the sequence. And now to determine the sum of the first 35 terms, which is s sub 35, notice s sub n equals n divided by 2 plus the sum of a sub 1 and a sub n, which in our case is a sub 35. So again, using the sum formula for an arithmetic sequence or arithmetic series, if we're looking for the sum of the first 35 terms, we have s sub 35 equals 35 divided by 2 times the sum of a sub 1 and a sub 35. We know n is 35, we know a sub 1 is 5, what we don't know is a sub 35, which we'll need to determine before we find the sum. To determine a sub 35, we need to find the formula for a sub n, where for an arithmetic sequence, a sub n equals a sub 1 plus the quantity n minus 1 times d. So using our formula for a sub n, for any arithmetic sequence, we have a sub n equals a sub 1, which is 5, plus the quantity n minus 1 times the common difference d, which we know is negative 8. We can leave the formula in this form, or we can simplify. Let's go ahead and simplify by distributing negative 8 and combining like terms. We have a sub n equals 5, and then plus negative 8 times n, which is plus negative 8n, or minus 8n, and then plus negative 8 times negative 1, which gives us plus 8. Simplifying, we have a sub n equals 13 minus 8n, and now we can use this formula to determine a sub 35. a sub 35 is equal to 13 minus 8 times 35. Notice when determining a sub 35, we know n equals 35. Simplifying, we have a sub 35 equals 13 minus 280, which equals negative 267. So now we know a sub 35 equals negative 267. We now have all the information we need to determine the sum of the first 35 terms. S sub 35 is equal to 35 divided by 2 times the sum of a sub 1, which is 5, and a sub 35, which is negative 267. Simplifying, we have s sub 35 equals 35 divided by 2 times the sum of 5 and negative 267, which is negative 262. Simplifying, there's 1, 2, and 2, and 131 2's in 262, but because of the negative, this simplifies to negative 131. S sub 35 equals 35 times negative 131, which equals negative 4,585. The sum of the first 35 terms is negative 4,585. I hope you found this helpful.